Hello people, it's time to make a video. Well, there are a couple of reasons I don't make videos very often. I get really distracted by funny pictures, funny videos, and just general procrastination, etc. It's finished! My sculpture is complete! It's horrible. See, I work a lot in a pub in Dublin, which leads me to the main story of this video. See, I didn't get off to the greatest New Year. In fact, it was pretty bad. It was pretty darn awful. In fact, it was the worst New Year's I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing. Pleasure is not the word. Okay, so setting. Pub in Dublin, New Year's Eve. Surrounded by drunk people. Yeah, that's drunk people. Well, we didn't have our New Year's, so the staff and I stayed behind for drinks, as you do, in a pub. But after a various amount of drink, I can't really remember. It was probably a lot. Yes, it was definitely a lot. Especially when you're tired. You shouldn't drink when you're tired. Well, after that, after about 9 o'clock in the morning, I decided, hey, it's better than a taxi, which should get you home safe. A bus will be perfect. All the way across town. Cheaper, yes, but drunker. Drunker? Let me say, when you're as drunk and tired as I was in that morning, yes, it was 9 o'clock, of course. Don't go for the opposite of whatever you're thinking is the best idea ever. Bus was a terrible idea. I was so, no. Okay, the journey was a bit of a blur. Can't really remember much. I remember walking, which is a good memory to have. At least I wasn't crawling, or just rolling. That'd be an interesting sight. Well, I remember getting on the bus, so and paying exact change. Yes, I was quite proud of the fact that I paid exact change. Especially when it's 185, 285, I don't know. Well, I went upstairs onto the bus and I decided I did such a great job of getting to the bus and paying that I'll close my eyes for a little. I deserved as much. So I closed my eyes for what seemed like a minute. Then I woke up and, well, I was driving, home. That direction. And then when I woke up, I was on the second last stop going back into town. And that is where my problems begin, or that is the problem. So I went to the end of the line while I was asleep and then went back into town. And I thought, well, that's not that bad. People have probably done that before. So I got off the bus. Yeah, naturally a bit hungover. And then I look at the clock and it's 3:30. Yeah. Bear in mind I got on the bus at 10, so I was asleep on the bus for 5 hours. Why did nobody wake me up? So that just doesn't mean I went to the end of the line and went back. That probably means I didn't just go once or twice, 4 or 5 times. To the end of the line and back to town, to past my house so many times. I was so confused, and naturally I freaked out. In my mind, like, I'm not going to openly weep in public in town. I embarrassed myself enough today. Oh dear. Dazed and confused. That's probably the best way to describe how I looked to other people. Oh dear. Well, like an hour later I got home, took the train, missed my stop, had to walk home from the next stop. Taxi would have been good. Oh, home. Oh, the worst day ever of traveling back. It should have been so easy. From A to B. Get a taxi. Oh yeah, I just sat down, had a cup of tea, and I found a cheeseburger, half-eaten cheeseburger in my bag. I don't remember getting a cheeseburger, let alone eating half of it. So when I was drunk, definitely drunk. I was definitely drunk. No need for that. Definitely drunk. So I just thought, like, I'll eat half this hamburger, and then I might get hungry. Maybe give myself a little treat in the future. No, bad past bed. Bad at making choices. Very bad. Oh, stop it. Stop thinking and just get a taxi home. Oh. After that, I decided to take a week off work. Good choice, past Ben. You finally did it. A good choice. No, that was sober past Ben. Drunk past Ben is terrible. Well, that's it. That's my worst New Year's day. Hope you had a great one. Well, that's it. Bye.